The range volume profile indicator is available for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file from MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and apply it to the chart. Also, traders can check out this page to learn how the indicator works. We select the indicator file from the navigator section and activate the indicator by dragging the file onto the chart. Just make sure to check the Allow DLL Imports option in the Comment section and then click the Confirm button. Once the indicator is placed on the chart, it should start displaying the volume of the price ranges in the form of a histogram on the chart. The Range Volume Profile Indicator is a handy tool for traders looking for the volume of price ranges on the chart. Here I am shown two vertical lines that I can easily move around the chart and select the limits of my choice to display their volume. Here, for example, in this Rwanda and a Saudi log, the volume is specified here, or I want to see which part has the most volume. Which has the most volume for me, and the highest volume that exists at this point for me is in this section. After that, we see that the price moved down and reacted to this price range, and moved up again, and reacted to this range again, and moved down. My highest trading volume is in the settings section. In the input section, there are options available for us. In the first part, you can choose the calculation mode for the price range, which has 3 options. By selecting the first mode, you can use 2 vertical lines to choose your desired ranges. By choosing the second mode, it will save and display the last few minutes for you, and by selecting the thumb, it considers a fixed range, and by moving the first vertical line, we see that it moves in a fixed manner and its volume is displayed on the graph. In the next section, you can choose the distance between the 2 vertical lines, which is set to 14 done on 40 minutes by default. You can increase or decrease this value. For example, I will set it to 500 minutes and enter that here. In the next section, we can choose the size of the bars that the histogram displays, which is set to a default of 100 points, and you can adjust this value to be higher or lower. In the next section, a scale has been set for us, which is considered as a coefficient for displaying each histogram bar, and you can adjust this value to either 1, 10, or 100. In the next part, you can choose your data source. Choose from the 3 coefficient options, 1, 10, or 100. In the next section, you can choose your data source. Here, the tick chart option is also available for us. If you have access to the tick chart, you can use this option. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 30 minutes modes are also provided for us. For example, by selecting the 30-minute option. Our data source is based on the 30-minute time frame. In the next section, you can choose the histogram style, and there are 5 options available here. For example, I will select the second option, and we can see that the way the histogram is displayed changes for me. In the next section, you can select the histogram, display position for the window, which is by default on the right sheet, window mode, and you can select it on the left window modes. Place the outer left section, the outer right section, the inner left section, and the inner right section. For example, here I select the left inner part mode, which is displayed here for me in the left inner part of the histogram, and it is set to the forward mode. In the next section, you can choose the color of your choice for the primary histogram, and for the secondary histogram, which you can change to the desired color from this section. You can choose the size of the histogram bars, and in the next section, there are 3 lines: the maximum line, the median line, and the VWAP line, where you can select your desired colors. For example, I will choose the maximum line, which represents the highest trading volume, in green, the median line, in blue, and finally the VWAP line, in red, and then I will click Confirm. Here, 3 lines are displayed for us: the maximum line, the median line, and the wave line. We see that the price, after a downward move and then upward again, reacted to the range of our maximum line and made a downward decline. In the next section, you can select the maximum line size, which is set to 1 by default, and you can increase this value. And in the last section, you can also choose the style of the median line and the VWAP, which have different modes for us. For example, here I choose the plain mode, and the display changes from the default to the flat style. Well, friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy to hear your comments and suggestions in the comments section.